فهمت انت من هاي تبعت رفح شو صار غاد؟
بتاعت الغاية اللي ماتوا؟
بقولوا استشهدوا 30 40 واحد.
والله لا هو لا هو كذب، في إصابات.
Hello, what's up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful Friday. Yesterday, I made a post declaring my intention to travel across the state of Israel within 24 hours as my own way to support the Bring Them Home Now movement because of the hostages that are still kept in Gaza by Hamas. And despite the negotiations and everything Israel is trying to do to make sure that these hostages, whether dead or alive, are being released. But Hamas is playing a game with it, like a ping pong or chess game with this. So this is why I decided, all right, as a way to show my own support for this movement, Bring Them Home Now, I'm going to be traveling across Israel from one end of Israel to the other end, and that's going to take place on Sunday from 8 a.m. I'm going to be documenting it. On the comment section, thank you very much to those of you who are in support, who really like this idea of mine and what I want to do. I appreciate you. Thank you. In fact, even if I later wanted to change my mind, but as a result of your support and encouragement is what is going to make me go ahead with what I have planned and said I'm going to do. And also on the comment section, there's always that one Judas. Olanrewaju Oluwaseun Ogungbemi on the comment section asked, bring back who? What about the innocent children under the rubbles? Now, I'm going to say this, Olanrewaju, if you were to be somebody that just, left this comment for the first time, you saw this video on our page and you decided to leave this comment, the reply I would have given to you, you might not like yourself, but just because, you are a follower or you've been active. And in fact, this is always what I say. I always talk about when I make a video, you're not to accept it hook, line, and sinker. You have the right to express your own opinion and also ask questions. If you're not supposed to agree with everything I say on this platform, you have to also make your own verifications to know if I'm actually speaking the truth or not. But I try at least to the best of my knowledge that what I'm saying, I have made my, research to know that I'm not coming here to deceive you guys, because at the end of the day, it will surely backfire. But I replied to you the way I replied because of your activeness and because probably, in fact, 100%, you do not actually know the truth about this war. What you know is based on what you've seen online and from reports by news stations and TV agencies. But think about this. You're talking about the children in rubble. How do you know that there are children buried in the rubbles in Gaza? That's one question. Between you and me, who is always giving you updates about what is going on, who should know better? You in Nigeria or me that's even living close to Gaza than you are? Anyways, I'm making this video just for you to see that whatever you have been listening to, whatever you've been watching and hearing, it is not always the truth. In fact, 90% is not always the truth. And I want to play to you a voice recording of what a Gazite said of what Hamas is doing to their own people. But before I play that voice recording, I want to explain something, maybe not for the last time, but I want to explain this once again. To those of you who are on the Free Palestine movement, a lot of you actually, and I've said it before, you do not actually know what you are saying or what you're supporting. I'm going to give you this scenario. In my country, in Nigeria, in 2014, when Boko Haram, the terrorist group, abducted more than how many? 100 Chibok girls, secondary school girls. They went to their school, abducted them, a lot of them. That was when all over social media, you saw the hashtag, bring back our girls, Chibok, and there was a hashtag Chibok. Now, when everybody, even I think Michelle Obama, a lot of celebrities joined in that movement, bring back our girls. But no one said, bring back our Nigerian girls. it was always hashtag Chibok girls. Why? Because it happened in Chibok, and these girls, maybe a lot of them might not be from Chibok, but since it happened in that town, that was why they hashtag bring back our girls, Chibok girls. It wasn't about bring back our Nigerian girls, because it didn't happen to all Nigerian girls, even though those girls were Nigerians. But then you had to include a specific location. Why am I saying this? Because with Hamas, a lot of you, when you say free Palestine, I have explained it before, that there is a place called Palestinian Authority that is in Bethlehem, and this is close to Jerusalem. The place you people are shouting and clamoring and some free Palestine, that is Gaza, which is close to Ashkelon. So while Palestinian Authority is close to Jerusalem in opposite direction, Gaza is in a different direction. And the authority that is controlling Gaza is Hamas, whereas the authority controlling Palestinian Authority that is Bethlehem is called Palestinian Authority. So I always have to make these two distinctions, because whenever you say free Palestine, the people that are in the Palestinian Authority that is Bethlehem, they're going to be like, what are these guys talking about? Nothing is wrong with us. What are they talking about? Whereas when you say free Palestine, the people in Gaza are the ones you are referring to, but ignorantly, you do not know that that is Gaza. So Palestinian Authority and Gaza are two different things. All right. And even if you are clamoring for the people in Gaza to be free, by who? From who? That's the question. A lot of you do not know that it's Hamas that is holding their own people captive. It's Hamas that is holding their own people hostage. Anyways, to cut the long story short, I want to play you this recording for you guys to watch and hear for yourselves what is actually going on in Gaza and what Hamas is doing in Gaza. Now, as a result of this war, because Hamas doesn't want to release the hostages, they are giving ridiculous demands. How can you, for one hostage, say, in order to release one hostage, Israel has to release 100, 200 criminals, people who were arrested, convicted for something they tried to, most of them even kill people. And just for one hostage, those are ridiculous demands. But anyways, I want you guys to listen to this recording. I actually took it from I-24 News. Now, I-24 News, if you're going to be watching this video, first of all, this is in accordance to Fair Use Act. And please don't do anything about it, because your audience will never, the people in my country, in Africa, might never get to see your page or to watch your content. So when I see it from you, I bring it up so that people also will know if it's the truth or if it's the fact. So what Hamas is doing to their own people, you guys are going to hear it. And also, as a result of this war, even Israel itself is sending in aid to the people in Gaza. Humanitarian, what do they call them? The UN or humanitarian group. They're also sending aid to people in Gaza. Even Israel had to send aid secretly, because whenever these aids come, Hamas is intercepting these aids for themselves. Anyways, you are going to listen to it for yourself. Let's play it and listen together.
شو فهمت انت من هاي تبعت رفح؟ شو صار غاد؟
بتاعت البنات اللي ماتوا؟
عم بقولوا استشهدوا 30 40 واحد.
والله لا هو كذب. في اصابات وفي مات حوالي 7 8. انا بعت لك صورة الشاب اللي اتهموه انه هو طاق الهار وانه وصل وطخ عليهم.
انت شو فاهم في الموضوع؟ انه جد في منه الحكي ولا لا؟
لا فيش 30 ولا 50. في اصابات الجيش صار يطخ. الجيش لما انضرب عليه هون، بس اللي كانوا يطخوا تبع حماس بدهمش يخلوا الناس تاخذ مساعدات، بدهم يفشلوا المخطط. يعني هم عايشين على السرقه وعلى التسول. يعني
حماس هن اللي قوصوا على الناس؟
طبعا. مش اول مره بدهم يفشلوا المخطط عشان المساعدات تصير لهم. بدهم يسرقوا، كانوا عايشين على مساعدات، بيع وشغل وفلوس واكل وشرب لجماعتهم ولقياداتهم. اليوم افلسوا نهائي. الناس متفهمه وشافت وكانت مبيته، لانه شافوا منهم جماعتهم في المنطقه. حتى هم طالبوا، اقول لك لازم المساعدات تخش عبر الامم المتحده عبر المؤسسات الدوليه زي زمان عشان يسرقوها.
والله بعين ضل بس قادرين يخربوا ويعطلوا على الناس بدل ما يوافقوا ويعطوا ويساعدوا الناس.
لا 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 والله مجرمين يا والله مجرمين والله دواعش اسمع اقسم بالله هذول يا جماعه حيوانات بشريه مش بشر مش بشر ما عندهم لا بيحنوا على شعبهم اطلاقا.
Abiuna, don't hear. They say the COGAT officer, Gaza DCL officer. I don't know what that means, but that was the voice recording. And to those of you who are already warming up to say it's AI, well, keep going, because this is not the first time these kinds of recordings have been intercepted by IDF. So if to those of you want to do your own findings, you can also cross-check, use whatever tool you want to use to check if this is actually AI. And if you speak or understand Arabic, also check and verify if actually the English subtitles corresponds with whatever they are saying. So once again, Olaranwanje. Wow, your name. So please understand that when I give you news, what is happening here, I have to make my research before bringing it up. Yes, a lot of you are actually ignorant on what is going on. See, no be everything where they happen here, where they come out, because for a long time, I have stopped talking about it all because Facebook makes me a lot of problems. They flag it. And once a post is flagged, that is an issue to your page. So if you are wondering, one of those who are wondering why we're getting low views is because our contents are, it's because I've been flagged for talking about things I shouldn't talk about. So this is why Facebook is not distributing the post, because of flags. And this one, I'm sure Facebook might flag it, and then it's going to bring harm to the page. But again, the truth has to be, told in one way or the other. So guys, thank you very much for your support, for the journey I want to be making on Sunday. I appreciate you all. And Lura Wanje, now you can understand that what is going on in Gaza, a lot of them is being perpetrated by Hamas itself.